Welcome back to Buy or Buy. Today we're looking at the 2010 to 2015 Honda Crosstour, often called Honda's oddest car ever. Built in Japan and killed off after 2015 for slow sales, it's a strange mashup of Accord sedan, wagon, and hatchback that nobody quite understood. But underneath the awkward looks is a genuinely good, reliable, comfortable Honda that's now dirt cheap. So this misfit is a buy. Think about it. A 278 horsepower V6 Honda with Accord reliability and a comfy, quiet cabin, now under $16,000. The looks are the only catch. This one's a buy. Let's dive into this explainer and unpack the mechanical truth.
We're breaking this explainer down into 5 quick parts today. 1. The Crosstour identity. 2. Powertrain and drivetrain options. 3. Critical engine vulnerabilities. 4. Minor cosmetic and quirks. And 5. Honda platform siblings. Section 1. The Crosstour identity. A misunderstood mechanical tank.
So, let's talk about who this car is actually for. This vehicle is the ultimate profile fit for practical buyers who want legendary Honda reliability and comfort, but really don't care about image. It's for folks who want a roomy hatchback alternative to a traditional crossover. When you're out there shopping, you'll likely cross-shop it with the standard Honda Accord sedan, which is admittedly prettier but has way less cargo flexibility. Or maybe the CR-V, which is more practical but packs a lot less punch. You might even look at the Toyota Venza or the Subaru Outback. Bottom line, you're getting Accord DNA in a super flexible, though admittedly funky, wrapper.
Section 2. Powertrain and drivetrain options. The K24 and the J35. Let's look at the real gems of this platform. Reliability really is the headline gem here. Because it's Accord-based, that available 3.5-liter J35 V6 routinely tops 200,000 miles without breaking a sweat, and the whole car is built to Honda's usual phenomenal standard. You've got 2 main flavors: the reliable 2.4-liter 4-cylinder with a maintenance-free timing chain, and that absolute powerhouse V6 putting down anywhere from 271 to 278 horsepower depending on the year.
Beyond just the engines, this car is a genuinely quiet, composed cruiser. It actually features active noise cancellation, and reviewers back in the day routinely compared its ride quality to true luxury cars. You get front-wheel drive standard, but that strong V6 comes with available all-wheel drive for tricky weather. And here is the crazy value proposition. Because it totally flopped on looks and was priced too high against the CR-V when new, it is now astonishingly cheap used. Plus, that hatchback adds real load-up practicality over the sedan. Bottom line, it's a wildly capable, near-luxury highway cruiser disguised as an ugly duckling.
Section 3. Critical engine vulnerabilities. Severity ranked V6 flaws.
We've talked about the gems, now we need to talk about the issues. If you're hunting for that V6, and honestly you should be, there are a couple of critical mechanical realities you absolutely cannot ignore. Number 1 is oil consumption, tied directly to Honda's Variable Cylinder Management System, or VCM. And number 2 is the timing belt interval.
Here's the deal with VCM. It deactivates 3 of the 6 cylinders under light load to supposedly save gas, but it creates massive issues, especially on early 2010 models, which is absolutely the worst year for this. Those inactive cylinders let oil seep right past the piston rings, meaning you could burn up to a quart of oil every 1,000 miles. You have to check the oil consumption carefully on test drives.
Thankfully, there's a permanent fix. You absolutely should install an aftermarket VCM disabler to stop cylinder deactivation completely. Seriously, consider this mandatory, because ignoring it can lead to terrible engine trouble and blown engine mounts down the line.
The other critical V6 issue is the timing belt. This is an interference engine. That means if you skip the mandatory 105,000-mile replacement and that rubber belt snaps, the pistons will slam forcefully right into the open valves, totally destroying the engine. Do not skip it.
Section 4. Minor cosmetic and quirks. Nuisances and annoyances. Moving down to moderate and minor issues, if you buy the 4-cylinder, you might hear a harsh metallic rattle for a couple of seconds on cold starts. It's just the VTC actuator waiting for oil pressure. But more importantly, there are a couple of moderate safety recalls you must verify are completed. Check that the Takata airbag recalls are done, and look into a 2010 to 2011 spindle-nut recall that actually risks a total loss of steering. Oh, and while you're at it, check for airbag power supply corrosion too.
For minor quirks, it only costs about $25 to $40 to replace the rear liftgate struts when they inevitably give out. But speaking of the rear, here's a weird one. For a so-called crossover, the cargo space is surprisingly limited at just 51.3 cubic feet, and those wheel wells are pretty intrusive.
You're also going to find a cluttered, button-heavy dash that hasn't aged perfectly, and the V6 transmission can sometimes be hesitant to downshift when you step on it. Also, make sure that automatic transmission strictly gets genuine Honda DW1 fluid with gentle drain and fills, never a high-pressure flush. Bottom line, verify those moderate steering and airbag recalls are done, and make sure you can live with a limited cargo space and cluttered dash.
Section 5. Honda Platform Siblings, Shared DNA.
The Crosstour's incredible durability comes straight from its siblings. It uses the exact mechanical skeleton of an Accord, shares its four-cylinder with the CR-V and Acura TSX, and borrows its V6 architecture from the massive Honda Pilot. That proven shared DNA is exactly why you can trust it to go the distance.
Verdict? Buy. The 2010 to 2015 Honda Crosstour is a buy, and it's proof that a sales flop can be a used car gem. Honda built a genuinely great car here. Comfortable, quiet, composed, and as reliable as the Accord it's based on, then wrapped it in styling that scared buyers away and priced it above the cheaper, roomier CR-V. The market punished it, and that's exactly why it's such a bargain now. Stick to a post-2012 V6 EXL, confirm the oil consumption is in check and the Takata and spindle-nut recalls are done, and you've got a near-luxury Honda hauler for economy car money. Buy a well-maintained post-2012 example. Buy a neglected 2010 V6 that's been burning oil. Cross-shop a CR-V if cargo is king. Bottom line, the goofy looks are the only real downside and they're why it's a steal.